Welcome to this episode of The Kitchen Warrior. I am Chef Melvin, and today I want to make with you asparagus with shrimp scampi. Let me show you the list of ingredients. Here I have shaved Parmesan cheese, 8 ounces of penne pasta. We have chopped parsley. We have 1 Roma tomato finely diced. We have 1 pound of 2130 raw shrimp. We have a handful of garlics. We have half an onion finely chopped. We have 2 ounces of fresh butter. We have 1 lime. We have a pinch of chicken powder. We have salt and pepper. We also have white wine, olive oil. Let's get started with this dish. What we're going to do here, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut the asparagus. We're going to cut the tips off, and we're going to cut the asparagus in half. We want to make sure that it's the size of the penne pasta. So that's our first step. All removed from the rubber band. Ready? We're going to cut it again, just in half like that. Alright. That's our first step that we're going to do. The next thing we're going to do is that we're going to cut our garlic. We're going to smash it. Just like that. And we're going to rough chop it, just like that. That's a rough chop. You know, garlic is really good for your blood pressure. And we're going to save it here aside. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut a lime and get it ready. We're going to cut it in half. We're going to get all the juice out of this. And then we're going to begin working with our shrimp. What we want to do with the shrimp is we want to remove all the shells. We want to make sure that this is defrosted. And we're going to remove the shells. Set them aside. Just like that. We always work with our vegetables first so that we eliminate the chances of cross-contamination. What we're going to do here, we're going to grab our pasta. We're going to boil some water with a little bit of salt and a little bit of oil in it. And we're going to place our pasta in more than enough water. And we're going to allow it to boil for a few minutes, and we're going to stir it. We want to make sure this pasta is cooked al dente. In the meantime, we have our skillet right here on high. We're going to put a little bit of oil in here. Just a little bit. A little bit of our olive oil. We're going to swirl it. And we're going to place our shrimp and start and begin cooking it. This is raw shrimp. But if you have fresh shrimp, you can omit this step. Alright. So we are cooking the shrimp. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that they turn slightly orange. And we're going to add our onions. And we're going to add our garlic in order to make this scampi. Our pasta is going to be cooking for approximately 10 to 12 minutes. We want to make sure that the pasta is not soft. It's a little bit, how would you say it, crunchy, al dente as it's called. We're not going to season our scampi until our shrimp is fully cooked. So at this time we're going to add the wine. And we're also going to add the juice from the lime. Just like that. We're going to swirl it a little bit and let it dry out just a little bit. We can add a little bit of our chicken powder. This is just a little pinch that would fit right between your fingertips. Only that much. That's all you want. In the meantime, our pasta is cooking. At this time we can add a little bit of this salt and pepper, just about half, just a little pinch, just to begin to develop all the flavors. This is how flavors are developed, just like colors, just like people that paint, we're cooking. And this is our art, the art of cooking healthy. Alright, so this has dried out a little bit, and we're going to add our butter. So all we're going to do, because this butter is kind of soft, we're going to add it all at one time. We're going to swirl it just a little bit. This is part of making that scampi. We're going to add the tomatoes at this time. Just the diced tomatoes. All we want to do is just barely heat them up just a little bit. And we're going to let this rest on the side for a few moments. So I'm going to taste the pasta. And the pasta is very hot at this point. I'm going to grab one piece and taste it. It is nice and al dente. It is at this time where I'm going to turn off the heat. Add all the asparagus raw right into the water. And all I want to do is just let carryover cooking take over. The heat is going to begin to cook the asparagus, but I do not want this asparagus to be cooked all the way and lose any nutrients at all. So I'm just going to let this rest here for a couple of seconds. And our scampi is right here. This is our scampi. Very nice. The butter has mixed with the lime and the wine, the salt and pepper. Everything is just perfect the way it should be. This could also be made with chicken or any other seafood that you select. We're going to place some of our pasta right here in the dish. Just like that. The asparagus is going to be more than the pasta. Just like this. Beautiful. Perfect. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil to this. I'm telling you, my friends, I would not give you this recipe unless it was not the best of the best. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our shrimp scampi mixture right over the top of it. Just like that. After a long day of working out, sweating, and working really hard, this is a dish you're going to want to look forward to. I know, I've been there. We're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Just like that. We're going to add a little bit of parsley. And we're going to add a little bit of this Parmesan cheese. Just a little bit. We just want to make sure, you know, we enjoy it at our best. Just like this. I am Chef Melvin, the Kitchen Warrior. Eating is a great part of our lives. And the better and the more we enjoy it, the more we love our own life and existence in this earth. And we adore everything around us. I'm the Kitchen Warrior. Until next time, see you then. To give you a few nutritional and historical facts about asparagus. Asparagus is a natural diuretic. It will help your body get rid of excess fluids. Asparagus is originally from Asia, Europe, and Northern Africa. Has been part of many ancient civilizations' diets.